All good things must come to an end, but all bad things must come to an end as well. Welcome to the Dom Skiing Channel, your one-stop shop for the Mariners storylines on Seattle's minds. And the Mariners only 2 games back of 500. I know they were 4-9, but now 1-3 straight, only the second win streak of the year, and this time it's a 3-game win streak so far. Chance to go for the 4-game series sweep, aka the mop, tomorrow. And the Astros starting pitching, man, are they decimated. Cody Bolton has to lead this game early with back tightness, but the Mariners just capitalize on the opportunities in this game. They don't let anything go by the wayside. You don't capitalize on every single opportunity. You do end up leaving the bases loaded and stranding them. But, once, you leave quite a few guys on base, but you get yourselves a whole lot of opportunities and you capitalize as well. Even keel, solid performance, and going over it, I'd say the Mariners dominated the zone today as well. They made the Astros throw so many pitches on the offensive side, and then on the defensive side, Logan Gilbert just allowed the Mariners to only throw 100 total pitches in this game. So when your team is only throwing 100 total pitches, their team throwing 160, you're going to do a great job of probably winning. And the Mariners basically beat the Astros in every single category in this game. They out-hit the Astros 8-5. They beat them expected batting average 253 to 227. Runs, obviously, win the game, right? ABS challenge, the only ABS challenge of the game they lose. That might be the only thing that they didn't win. Logan Gilbert, 7 innings of 1-run ball, 4 hits allowed, 7 strikeouts to 1 walk. 7 hard hits on 85 pitches, okay, but you make it through 7 innings, allowing 4 hits, you're having a pretty good time. The hard hits in the heart of the lineup, Cal with 2 doesn't get a hit on the day, but he does have 2 hard hits. He was taking good at bats, does strike out 3 times. It is what it is. Julio, that average now at 194, don't blink now, but that's coming back up there. Josh Naylor ends up scoring a run, walking once. His at-bats are looking good. Then Randy Arozarena, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, a RBI, and a walk, no strikeouts, a hard hit, up to 291 on the year, batting average-wise. And the cover, where he has probably the best piece of base running all year for the Mariners. He gets to home on a throw that was a really good throw from the outfield. And it's like the very play before, Julio gets thrown out at home by just that much, by Cam Smith. And Randy makes sure that doesn't happen to him. He gets on the outside of the baseline, and he just gets himself in perfect position to evade the tag. You could watch that thing a million times over and over and over. It's just a perfect piece of base running. Teach tape right there from Randy. And that's what capitalizing is all about. Luke Raley, 3 hits in this one, 3 for 5, 2 doubles, 2 RBI, doesn't strike out, scores a run, 3 hard hits as well, all of them hard hits. When Luke hits the ball, it's going to be a hard hit. When he gets a hit, that's probably what it's going to be, and it might even be an extra base hit a lot of the time. He's not hitting many singles, but he does just about everything else. J.P. Crawford, he worked 3 walks today and didn't strike out, plus scored a run. His batting average at 208, doesn't do it justice. 700, I think that OPS can be in the 700s all year. He is just so experienced, so clutch. And when you look at this 1 through 7 in the lineup, you're really happy with it. Dom Canzone works a good walk as well. Has his opportunities today, doesn't put up RBI and runs, but he works a walk and gets on base. Makes everybody get on base today, isn't that right? Other than Cal Raleigh, yeah, every single person except for Cal Raleigh got on base today. And then Cole Young, 0 for 2, but doesn't strike out, walks twice, and gets an RBI, walks a run home. So great to see from the lineup perspective. Jose Ferrer, 6-pitch inning, clean, gets some contact, but it's weak contact. And Cooper Criswell takes care of the game, with 9 pitches in the 9th inning. Just an incredibly efficient day from the Mariners pitching staff. The bullpen is rested going into tomorrow, and then you've got a 7-game week coming up here, Monday through Sunday this next week. So, and then you don't get actually an off day until then following Thursday. So keeping the bullpen fresh and keeping it everything on schedule is real nice here. Cody Bolton starts the game for the Astros, like I said, right? And, he only goes one inning, and then, he's walking the world, walking the bases loaded, walking a run in, and 42 pitches. And his back tightens up that he got hit actually in Colorado when they were playing the Rockies last series. He gets apparently hit, or what was it, the Rockies? Or I think it might have been last Sunday, but he gets hit like in this part of his back with a ball, and that tightens up on him in this game. And so he has to come out. The Astros starting pitching, I mean, I almost feel bad. Obviously, your division rival, you're not going to feel too much sympathy for. But just as human beings, baseball players, right? I do wish them well. I hope they get better. They are absolutely decimated in terms of injuries right now, severely impacting their ability to field a competitive team, because this lineup is still real good. You see all the hard hits up and down. I mean, they only score one run today, but that's more of the Mariners' good pitching. They had their chances, and I mean, the last 2 days, that offense has been firing, regardless. 7 and then 6 runs on Friday, 7 yesterday, 6 runs. So I'm repeating everything I say in this video. It's funny, isn't it? Anyway, you've got Brian Abreu. You make him get out here. The bullpen is so taxed. I mean, I'm wondering, tomorrow it is gonna be rough for them. Mike Burrows better provide some length, because they have used everybody quite a bit in that bullpen in this series. They might even call up somebody else following this game for tomorrow. Remains to be seen. But then Cody Bolton, 42 pitches, 2 swinging strikes, walks the world, only gets hit once because he doesn't throw anything in the zone, barely 43%. Obviously no chase. And he's just, I mean, he has all these different pitches. There might be something there in terms of a low end starter in the MLB, but we weren't really able to see it today because it was clear something was up with him. The command wasn't there, and I suppose he was injured. Jaden Murray, 38 pitches, comes in relief. It's and gets put in a really poor situation with, I think, the bases loaded in the second inning. And he ends up there's his line. 2 innings, 2 runs allowed, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. So the Mariners beat 9 walks in this game, only strike out. What is that? 7 times. Strike out 8 Astros and only walk 1. That is good stuff, right? When you win the strikeout and the walk battle on both sides, it's like, especially by that big of a margin. That says it all. You're dominating the zone in this game, and you're capitalizing on your opportunities as well. Jaden Murray doesn't get hit particularly hard, but only gets hit twice. Gets a few swing and miss, 7 swinging strikes. The Mariners at that point, bases loaded again, whole lot of base runners. They're just trying to capitalize, and they do to some extent. Christian Roa, 7 swinging strikes right here for Christian Roa on 40 pitches. Again, these guys just trying to provide some length. Nothing too deep here, but again, living out of the zone, 42 and then 43 for these guys. Not getting a whole lot of chase. Then you get to Logan Gilbert, and this was the best start of the year for Logan Gilbert so far. He was an absolute ace. 15 swinging strikes on 85 pitches. Keeps the average exit velocity at, 91, a little bit hard, but still. He did get hard hit a bit, so that actually maybe Logan Gilbert got a tiny bit lucky on the batted ball luck, but look at that pitch count, just kept it in shape. Only a 15 pitch inning through 7, and gets through every inning, strikes out 7 guys, gets all the swinging strikes, collects called strikes as well, and he was efficient in doing that because only 58 strikes or 56 strikes total on 85 pitches. That's quite a few. That actually is quite a few, but not anything crazy. So impressive ability for Logan Gilbert to stay within the zone, not even getting the most chase, but when he needed to, he was challenging guys. Then Jose Ferrer and Cooper Criswell, just sterling outings for them. Sinker slider for Jose Ferrer is just plenty. especially 6 hits or six pitches. Uh, no, 3 batted ball events in those 6 pitches to get the outs. No hits, no hard hits. Just keeps everything in check. Um, doesn't even, in 6 pitches, it's a small sample size, so it is what it is. But he throws that thing in the zone and lets it live. Um, and Cooper Criswell as well comes in, lives in the zone, 9 pitches. Changeup is his main pitch, maining the changeup, secondary in the sinker, 2 swinging strikes, makes things happen, and you get out of this game. Yeah, the Mariners basically led in every single category. The story here, though, 160 pitches for Houston, 100 pitches for the Mariners, and the Mariners had the rotation and the bullpen to work with to, they're going to be fine for a while here this season. Houston, on the other hand, does not have that stuff to work with. They're already in dire straits for the season. So you got to love where you're at. You can go for the mop tomorrow, be 1 game under 500, and then, you go into this week with a chance to really become one of the hotter teams in the MLB after this game. Subscribe, hit the like button, and let me know down below, what did you find as the best moment for the Mariners this entire week? For Monday through Sunday. Obviously, get swept in Texas to start the week, and then ending it with 3 games winning against Houston. It actually ends up being a 3-3 week for the Mariners. It's crazy how that works out. That is baseball. That is life, and that's why we say go 1-0 every day, because you just got to block out the Texas. Sometimes you start the week off, Monday sucks, Tuesday sucks, Wednesday sucks. You got to block it out. Maybe you get an off day Thursday, maybe you don't, maybe you just kind of go through the motions, but then it's like, okay, let me pick it up right here for the second half. And then you say, you go let me just go 1-0 on Friday. Let me just go 1-0 on Saturday and 1-0 on Sunday. And then you end up with a week that was, it was full of its ups and downs, but it ends up evening out. And that is life. That is baseball. Let me know down below, best moment of the week. Cal Raleigh's 12-pitch at-bat to Jacob deGrom was fun to start it out, even though it didn't contribute to a win. Obviously, last night, I think I would have to, winning the game of the year. And I would say specifically from it, Julio's homer was pretty awesome. But also, the 3 runs we scored before that, the 2 with, JP batting those guys home, and then Raleigh Cal hits that sac fly. Like, if I had to say, I would say last night's 5-run 5th inning would be my moment of the week for the Mariners. Obviously, game of the week, game of the year to this point, and the walk off and everything, and that Ichiro's statue unveiling, a little bit weird with the bat bending the wrong way and stuff, all that stuff. So, is what it is. But let's go 1-0 this next week. Remember, as long as you go 1-0 every pitch, stay stoic and give all glory to God. You can't lose. I will see you guys tomorrow for the pregame, bright and early. And I will see you guys after the game with a full recap. See you guys then. Go M's.